All right. Welcome back to the podcast. We're on episode 8 now. I'm here with Luke. What's up, Luke?
So
And last time the podcast was super long. It was like 38 minutes, so we're going to try to get it done way quicker this time. And so to kick things off, instead of starting off with Thursday Night Football, we're just going to get this out of the way. We're going to do the DFS results from last week, the daily fantasy. So what me and Luke did is we chose players from each division and from our own division, and we created a team of 5 players, and we had a budget, and the better the player is, the more expensive it was. So Luke's team was for last week it was Lamar Jackson, Austin Eckler, Jamar Chase, Pat Farmuth, and DeAndre Hopkins. My team was Joe Burrow, Derrick Henry, Devontae Adams, Mark Andrews, and T. Higgins. And Luke destroyed me. So I'm just getting that out of the way. His team scored 116.2 points, and I got 88.24. So that was a 28 point difference. It was crazy.
yeah, see, I'm back, bro. It's coming back.
What's coming back?
My prediction game.
Your
All right,
prediction game? It kind of is, as we'll see later. It
because
kind of is coming back.
the NFL was really weird the first few weeks. I had to adjust. I'm adjusted now.
All right,
So
cool. But that's fantasy though, because for Thursday Night Football, which is our next thing, you got it wrong last week.
yeah, dude. I mean, that game was ridiculous. But
Yeah, I mean they've all been ridiculous. So for Thursday Night Football, I am 6-1, and you are 1-6.
yeah,
So let's try to turn that around. Ravens versus Bucks. The Ravens are favored by 1.5.
yeah. This
Uh,
is
who you
easy.
got?
Ravens, Ravens.
Yeah, I got Ravens too. So this is only the second time that we both picked the same thing. So we both got the Ravens. What's your reason for it? You got any?
I mean, Lamar Jackson and Tom Brady.
Lamar
Tom
Jackson, Tom
Brady's
Brady.
45, and Lamar Jackson
Yeah.
is just he's Lamar Jackson. So
Yeah, and the Tampa Bay defense is completely injured. They're on like their second,
yeah.
third stringers. The,
Also, Tampa Bay has the worst run game in NFL history right now.
in history?
In history of the NFL,
Wow.
no one has had less rush yards per game than the 2022 Tampa Bay Bucks.
That's
So
crazy. I did not know that. You want to know another nice stat? The Giants are a 6-1 team, and they're the only team in the NFL who does not have a wide receiver who has over 200
mhm.
yards.
Yeah,
I
that
love that
yes.
stat. It just shows how trash our
Although
receivers are.
Saquon's gonna change that next game.
Oh, does he count as a receiver?
I mean, he catches the ball, so he receives it,
I
right?
guess so.
I mean,
All right, moving on. So we both got the Ravens this week. Trades and waivers. What do you got for us in trades and waivers? You have that open yet?
uh, yes. In all right, so there was a lot of weirdness going on
Okay.
because you and Guy woke up at 7 in the morning and kept picking up and dropping the same guy. So Jerry Judy is on the Yami Gators, but the big thing that I saw was the NASA stars. Xavi was picked up Dante Foreman for $30,
30.
and he dropped Eno Benjamin.
I know. I know, right?
That was insane.
That's shocking. Benjamin is great, and like, who knows if James Conner goes down, then Benjamin
hmm
is a fantastic fantasy asset, especially since James Conner is injury prone.
Yeah. Also, there was a small trade, Daniel Jones for Drake London, between me and the Frogs, Andrew.
Yeah.
Uh, that's just, I was just trading a quarterback to someone who needs a quarterback because they're on bye. So
Yeah, and then you got a
making
trash wide
making that.
receiver.
Dude, Drake London has been one of the best wide receivers like of the rookie class. Like he's really good.
Yeah. All right, and I'm sad about that because I'm playing against Andrew, but
Also, big news. Kyle Pitts is available in the league.
I don't
Uh,
think anybody's gonna pick up Kyle Pitts.
hmm
Do you think someone will? Well, actually, you don't have to say. That's a competitive advantage. So, um,
Right. I
so
also
yeah,
just realized bro, what are you doing, man? You
yeah, you're
picked up
looking at the
Garrett
mess.
Wilson. You dropped Garrett Wilson for Andy Dalton. Then you dropped Aaron Andy Dalton and picked up Chase. Like, what is going on here?
Yeah, I did a lot of pickup and drops. It's like, dude, I woke up this morning. and I had this buffet all to myself at night. No one was there. And then I have all these things to choose from. I'm picking up, taking things down, and then all of a sudden I come back to pick up Jerry Judy, and then it's not there, and I'm like, someone else is in here with me in this buffet, and I had no idea. And I go and it's Gee. So yeah, but I was just playing around with waivers, doing stuff. Unfortunately, I couldn't get Jerry Judy because of that. But next time I'm gonna be more careful.
Hmm.
Um. So yeah, another thing I want to point out is Greg Dulcich.
Oh yeah, the
Kenneth
Dolts.
picked up Greg Dulcich, man. I am so high on Greg Dulcich right now, so congratulations to you, Kenneth, for getting that pickup.
Yeah,
So
that
yeah,
was. I think he's decent. I don't think he's gonna be, amazing, but
it's great though because
for a tight
Njoku's
end,
out.
he's solid. Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of Njoku, me and Kenneth did a trade. Njoku for well, not Njoku for Mike Williams, but part of that huge trade involved those two players. And right after the trade, Njoku and Mike Williams both had a very similar, if not the same injury, and they're both out for the same amount of time too. So that
Yeah,
was interesting.
it's crazy. And they're basically like the same player too, so it worked out.
Yeah, kind of. Big news. Brees Hall
Ah, that was, dude, my
out.
team went from looking in a very good place to just, and this happened to basically every league I'm in. I had Brees Hall in like 3 out of 4 leagues,
Wow,
and it's
that
just,
sucks.
yeah, it's been very annoying. There's one league I'm starting, um, Chase Edmonds and
Oh man.
Dontrell Hillard as my running backs.
Yeah, that's tough. Anyone who had Brees Hall sucks for them. But you got Gus
Yeah,
Edwards, so maybe he'll fill the role. Who knows?
yeah. Hey, the Gus Bus, he's back on the menu.
Yeah. So I gotta ask you, how do you feel about the Goofy Goober division? Because let me tell you, that thing is interesting now.
Oh yeah, dude. So I know we still have a segment coming up that I have a couple hot takes for this, but
Yeah.
it's a super tight battle now.
I
Like this is
know.
crazy.
It's amazing. And last week was still part of the divisional war. It wasn't divisional yet.
Yeah.
But wow, last week was really close. Like every single team was average. There was no boom or bust.
Hmm.
It was crazy. And so, but yeah, like Kenneth is 2 games back now, right?
Yeah,
It's
but
so close.
yeah. So I'm playing Kenneth this week, which is interesting
Yeah.
because if I win and Guy wins, there will be a three-way tie for first place
Yeah, and if you lose and Vinny loses, there will be a three-way tie as well, I think.
for second place. Yeah.
Yeah, for second. It's just so
So yeah.
interesting. It's so interesting. No, it's
Actually,
for
no matter
first.
what happens, there's going to be a tie for something.
Yeah, it's just I'm very invested in that, especially because oh, big news! I clinched the playoffs. I
Nope, not
clinched
yet.
the playoff. No, I did. I'm at 100%. So even if I
No,
go
you're at
seven,
99.
it says 99.
Dude, you only played 7 games. You could lose the next seven, and that's it.
I think I should still. I don't know. It said 100 for me.
I don't think it's guaranteed yet. I
I don't
think
know.
if you win this week, I think if you win this week, it'll.
All right.
No, I
Well,
don't think it
in
will.
my mind, I clinched playoffs. So so yeah. And now that the divisional war is over, we can talk about it. Round one of the divisional war. So the first week, we swept you guys. You guys were trash. We swept you guys 4-0. The week after that, 3-1. The week after that, 2-2. And the week after that, which was last week, 1-3. So you guys kept coming back, back, back. If there was one more week, you guys probably would have swept us.
Yeah,
That's
that would have
crazy.
been great. Well, we still play each other again, so.
Yeah, there's going to be another round too. So overall, it finished 10-6. We got 10 wins. You guys got 6 wins.
Mhm.
So yeah, um, that was just some chit chat, some news about what's been going on. Oh, Kenneth beat Andrew. Kenneth beat Andrew, the highest
Yeah, the
scoring team,
brothers.
after a 5 game losing streak and after a massive change to his team and without Stephon Diggs. So that was a huge game.
Yeah, that was a big win for him. He needed that. I think if he
Yeah,
lost that, he would have been. He basically missed his playoffs.
pretty much. So yeah, that was huge. So yeah, that brings us to the next segment, the rest of season hot takes.
Hmm.
Um, so I'll start with this. My first one is about Kenneth. My hot
Hmm.
take for Kenneth is that he's going to he's gonna win the division from a 1-5 start to the season. after a team overhaul last week, and as the defending champ, he's gonna get that number 2 seed.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I also have one for our division. It's my hot take is that Vinny finishes in last.
Uh, oh wow. Why is that?
Uh, just because I think
Just
there's gonna
because
be. I just
management issues?
I don't yeah I don't have faith in that team. He
Yeah.
has 6 wide receivers on his bench,
Oh dang. And
and
not many running backs, right?
no running backs on
I
his
kind of
bench.
feel bad for Vinny because this guy can't catch a break. Like Brees Hall gets injured and you get so happy like yeah you got Michael Carter, you're gonna make a playoff run, and
And
then
then
James
James
Robinson
Robinson.
comes.
Yeah,
Like this dude
yeah.
can't catch a break
I would stay away from that backfield at all costs.
for
It's gonna
now at
be
least. Yeah.
for fantasy. It's gonna be a disaster.
My next hot take. So I had one about Andrew, but you have one about Andrew, right? So I'll
Yeah.
leave that one for you. I'll talk about João. João is going to get the 3rd seed ahead of Andrew, which means he'll come second in our division, which means he'll get a bye week on week 15 in the playoffs. I think that's what's going to happen. That's my hot take.
I think Andrew wins the division.
Oh, I like that take. So he's going to come
Yeah.
back from 3 games back and pass me. So that's going to involve me
Yeah.
having to lose some games too.
I mean, he beats you.
Oh,
So you
today.
lose.
I mean, this
Or
week.
yeah.
He's 3 games back, so I'm going to have to lose a bunch and he's going to have to
Yeah,
win a
he
bunch.
wins. He beats you if he beats you this week, and then you lose the Travis Kelsey bye week.
Yeah. All right. I like that take. My player take, fantasy player, is Kittle. George Kittle will get 15.5 points per game for the rest of the season, starting this week. And Mark Andrews is at 16.5, so that's just as a comparison, that's pretty close.
Mhm.
Do you have any player hot takes? I don't think so, right?
Not really.
All right, I'll give
Yeah,
you this
I
one.
wasn't really looking at players. Well, I did think of something, then I forgot.
I'll give you this one. CMC unavailable for fantasy playoffs. Hot take.
Yeah, that's not
He'll
a
be
hot
injured.
take.
That's not a hot take. The
Yeah.
thing about CMC is it's so funny because CMC is a glass bones guy, right?
hmm
Injury prone. And then the 49ers are currently the number 1 team in injuries, but not just injuries. They're the number 1 team in running back injuries. Also, and this is for the last 4 years, so this is like recent.
Yeah. I know they have some insane injury.
Yeah, so when you combine a glass bones running back with a team that wrecks their running backs and injuries, then it's like it's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah. I got a hot take for you.
All right.
Daniel Jones finishes as a top 4 quarterback.
I don't know about that. That's tough. I could see him reaching 5, but 4 is tough. There's just not because of him, but just because there's a lot of other quarterbacks that are really good.
Yeah. That's a hot take.
Yep, it is a hot take. 5 wouldn't be so hot. I mean, 5 would still be kind of hot, but yeah, that's cool. I'd be happy, but just not this week, please,
I hope
please.
so. Dude, I hope he has a 30-point game, 400 yards, 4 touchdowns,
Andrew would destroy me.
and 40 rushing yards. That'd be great.
Speaking of Andrew, we're gonna interview him, so this segues perfectly into this. Andrew, are you there?
I am.
Welcome, my guy, my 4-3 2 game lose streak guy. What's going on, man? What's going on with your team?
We don't talk about my team right now.
No, we are
They are not
talking about
doing
your
No,
so
team
we
right
are.
now.
hot.
That's the whole point.
They're
What's
not doing
going on,
so
man?
hot.
You were only 1 game back from the first seed, and suddenly you find yourself 3 games back and on a 2 game losing streak. What's going on? What's going on here in your team?
Yeah. So what happened? Well, okay, let's talk about this. So my drug dealer had a bye week, Josh Jacobs, right?
Your
So
drug
he
dealer.
couldn't you know, give the steroids out. So I couldn't boom. That's why I got a 90-point game. Um, and then this week I did a massive blunder where I played London when I shouldn't have. I could have dodged that by
So is it
playing Lockett in London's position and taking London out for Clyde. I would have won. So yeah,
so management issues then?
yeah, just not paying
And
attention.
drug dealer issues apparently.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
no cup issues.
Oh yeah, you didn't have Cooper Cup.
yeah. Cup. I mean, if
Cup
I
would have won you
didn't
that game. easily.
Cup would have won me that game, but it was like I could have won it without him by playing Clyde instead of London in the flex position.
And
But
no, but
other
you know
than
what?
that,
Hey, let's give Kenneth credit because he didn't have Stephon Diggs, the #1 wide receiver on the
yeah,
season. So
yeah, I'll give him that.
you got to give
Was
him
it the
that. Yeah,
game?
you guys
It was
didn't
close.
have.
It was close.
Yeah, it was that same week, was it? Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Yeah, they both had bye weeks the same, but he
yeah,
also had Jalen Waddle and
true.
CeeDee Lamb
Yep.
and Aaron
Jonathan
Jones.
Taylor and
Jaron Jones every
Slam
third week he gets 30
and
points.
Waddle.
Luke, you got any
What
questions for
Yeah,
Andrew?
How do you expect the rest of the season to go?
it's just gonna go up from here because
Yeah,
there's no way it could get worse.
Oh,
you agree with
it
my
can get
Um,
worse this week.
yeah, you agree with my hot take of you winning the division?
yes,
Oh,
I
you do?
agree. I'm gonna
Ooh.
I'm gonna beat Jonathan this week because I'm just him, So I'm gonna be the streak breaker.
He is him.
Um,
The streak breaker.
and everybody on my team is gonna boom because all the drug dealers are back. So that's good. It's good
I
news.
can't wait to beat you and
And
just send you into a 500 record. Yeah.
and also, I have finally taken Thielen off the bench, which I should have done so long ago.
Oh, okay. That leads me to my last question I wanted to
Finally,
ask you. So my last question is, do you have any guys on your team who you think will step up and take you to the next level?
Thielen.
Thielen,
He's the only one right now.
you think he's
Yeah.
the only one that'll
And
boom rest of the season, step up and take that next leap
yeah,
forward?
because if you look at his stats,
Yeah.
he did bad the first 2 weeks, and then he did good the next two. He did bad in week 5, but then he did good against Miami. So I think off this bye, he'll be really well rested, and
Yeah.
he's just going to be ready to just score a 25-point game.
Cool.
I'm just foreseeing that right now.
So I'm looking at your team right now, and I noticed you have Elijah Mitchell in your IR still.
Yes, I noticed
I
that
Why?
too.
do. I was gonna drop him. I was gonna drop a couple players this week, but I forgot.
You also still have
Um,
Traylon Burks on your roster.
No, Traylon Burks is fine.
Uh, no.
He's one of those players who can.
I was gonna. You know what?
You can't
I
roster
was
him
gonna
right now.
drop him. Let me say something. I was gonna drop him for a quarterback, and then Luke sent me that trade. I was so lost on that trade. When I saw it, I was like, okay, London. First off, I read Drake's name, and I was like, okay, that's a that's a
As
it's
a
a wide
rapper.
receiver.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I was like, first off, this wide receiver is doing better than London. All right, so that's a lot better. And then I was just messing around with it, and I had already accepted it. And then I went to a roto trade to see how good it would make my team. And then I saw that it was a quarterback, and I was like, damn, did I mess something up? And then I went to check, and then I had noticed it was a quarterback then. So yeah.
Wait, so you didn't want to do the trade?
What?
You didn't mean to do the trade?
No, I meant to do the trade. I wanted to get rid of London, right? But I thought he
Oh.
was a wide receiver. I was trading for a
Oh.
wide receiver, not a quarterback, because I wasn't paying
That's hilarious.
attention.
So you're gonna start Daniel Jones though, right?
Wait. So you thought a guy named
Yes.
Daniel Jones was a wide receiver?
Yes, I don't know why. It makes
Okay.
no sense.
All right.
Oh
I mean, the
man.
whole reason I sent you that trade is because you had Patrick Mahomes on bye, so I'm like, well, you need a quarterback.
Yeah.
So here's a
Yeah,
top 10
so I
quarterback that I
appreciate
don't
that,
need.
Luke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
are you gonna start him?
Definitely.
Yeah, he has to. He literally has no
No,
other
I'm not happy about that because I'm a Giants fan and I this whole
Yeah, you're
season
gonna
I
cheer for your team to lose.
no. I'm gonna cheer for my team to win,
Yeah.
but it's tough when there's a guy playing against you this whole season because I've had Barkley and Barkley has been the only fantasy relevant guy. So this whole season I've been able to 100% fully enjoy my Giants games, and this is gonna be the first game where I'm gonna be playing against a Giant.
Yeah.
So
I
thanks
mean,
a
I don't
lot,
even
Luke.
care. I'm just like, bro, if the Giants win, I don't really care what happens.
Yeah, I mean I'm like that
Luke just
too.
wants them to do something.
Yeah.
They're
after
Yeah.
6-1.
the
That's
disappointing seasons
amazing.
they had.
But I have a question. So you have Traylon Burks, but Garrett
Yes.
Wilson is available right now, and he's actually
Ooh.
playing.
Yeah.
I was supposed like I
I would
said,
rather
I was
have Kyle
supposed to
Pitts
drop
than
him
Traylon.
for waivers.
You can still
Like
do it.
that was
You can do it right now,
full
this very
intentions.
moment, and we can have a breaking news.
You
Now,
probably will.
live right here. You can pick up
Breaking
Elijah
news
Moore. Dude.
waivers. Is he doing it right now? Is that what the silence is? He's doing it right now, I bet.
Let's see. Let's go to recent activity.
Refresh.
Yep, F5.
Wait, who was it that you wanted me to pick up?
Garrett Wilson.
Oh my god. See, this is why
They're
you're 4 and
basically the
3
same
after
player.
being 4 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
You got
This
Elijah
is why
Mitchell.
I'm
Garrett
3 and
Wilson.
4 after starting 1 and 4.
Jets
Man, good
wide
for you. Aren't
receiver.
you on like a 2-game win streak now?
Yeah,
That's nice.
waiver gang, bro.
I know. Shout out to Luke with a team that's like 60-70% waivers. Waiver pickups.
Oh, there it is, live. There we go.
Breaking
Traylon
news!
Live waivers.
Framingham Frogs
I
drops
finally got rid
Traylon
of
Burks
Burks. Thank
for
God.
Garrett Wilson.
Now I gotta get rid of Mitchell.
Oh yeah.
Michael.
Well, if you were gonna get rid of him, then you could have just put on.
You could have just thrown Traylon on IR, but I still would have dropped him anyway because you can put you have somebody else that you can put on IR. So anyway,
I
enough
had
giving
it was
advice for
Damien.
free.
Yeah, enough
Let's
free
move
advice. We need to
on.
move
And we
on.
should-
So the last segment, we're almost done here. It's only been 23 minutes, so not too bad. Fantasy football predictions with featuring Andrew. So last week, uh, I was 3 and 1. Luke was also 3 and 1, and Kenneth was 2 and 2. He's not quite on our level. We've been doing this for a long time, so
yeah.
he's not there yet. So let's see, Andrew, how you do. So to start off, oh wait, overall, I just want to mention this because I need to shout myself out and give myself more clout. I'm 20 and 8, and Luke is 12 and 16 overall in fantasy. So Luke, your predictions for real
20
life
and 8.
and fantasy, you gotta improve, bro.
Yeah, but I've been
What is
getting better
this?
with fantasy. I don't think I've had a like sub 500 week in a while.
Good. So yeah, to start off, Carolina Wolves versus Framingham Frogs. Who you got?
Who are
Both
you
of you.
asking?
Both of you.
Me? Wait, I'm starting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
starting with you, Andrew.
Oh, I'm taking me, obviously.
Okay.
All right. So you got to factor in the Daniel Jones effect on this team.
Yeah.
And the Daniel Jones effect is that because I have Andrew winning the division, Andrew's also winning this week.
Okay. So you're picking you're
Yeah.
picking Andrew as well?
Yeah, Daniel Jones is gonna have 40 points. He's gonna destroy you.
All right. This I was the closest time that I came to picking someone else besides me was week 1 if I was gonna play Guy, which I didn't. So I haven't picked anyone besides me yet. This week I got kind of close, but then I looked at it and I picked me again. So I'm going with me again. So yeah, that's that one. Next
You
is
hasn't been wrong.
I haven't been wrong yet. Next is Dubs versus Gators. Who you guys got? Andrew, starting with you. Vinny
Ooh.
and Guy.
This is a good game. This is basically for division title,
Yeah.
as it seems. I think Guy takes this.
You think Guy? Okay.
Yeah,
You got Guy. Luke, who
especially
you
with
got?
Hopkins back.
And this is really tough because I really want Guy to win because then I can tie for first place.
Crazy.
But Guy is starting the Naj, and he's playing against Philadelphia,
Oh yeah.
who just picked up Robert Quinn. So that defensive line is probably like the best in the NFL. So he's gonna get nothing. And just everything else, Broncos defense is elite, but I don't know. I think Vinny's gonna win it.
You got Vinny?
Yeah.
All right, I got Vinny as well.
Wait,
You,
I'm not gonna go.
why you're changing yours?
I just noticed Buckner's bye, So I'm gonna go Vinny.
You're going Vinny? Okay, we all got Vinny winning this
So
one
kicker
over
points
Gee.
are very
So
important.
my reason is
Yes.
I genuinely think Vinny is gonna have like one of his best games of his whole season because like have you
Michael
seen his
Carter.
matchups? His
Yeah.
matchups are insanely good. I've never seen. I think he. Oh wait,
It's
no. I don't know if it's his matchups. It's
it's
some.
the player matchups, right? Like
No,
Lamar
because I
Jackson
was
is
looking at
playing
the wrong
today.
note. Because for the next for stars versus Axe, there's you got to look at the matchups for that. It's hilarious. So I mixed it up. But yeah, I still think Vinny is gonna have a big week. I think it does have to do with the matchups too. So yeah, next one, stars versus Axe. Who you guys got? Sh-
You
Xavier
can
I
go.
versus
want
João.
Xavi to win this game so bad,
You want or you
but
think?
I don't think he can take
No.
João. I think
So you,
João will take this.
okay, you got João. Luke, who you got?
Wow, yeah, the matchups for Xavi are like 29th, 28th,
I
24th,
know
25th,
everything is
26th,
green.
27th. Yeah.
And then when you look at João, he doesn't have a single
It's
green one. It's
yeah,
opposite.
it's all tough. The thing is, like, I mean, Tyreek Hill may as well be playing green because Detroit sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And you
I
think
have Xavier winning.
I I don't know, Lenny's not doing good. I think
Yeah.
Zhuang has a really good shot here. I think Zhuang will win it.
Yeah.
Okay, you got João. I got Xavier with the upset. And now finally, Lambs versus McPherson's.
Yeah. Yeah,
Kenneth,
this one's obvious.
This is a
yeah.
good game.
I, I I'll,
Um.
I might as well go first. I haven't gone first. So I got Luke winning. And it's
Yeah, that's
sad.
right.
It's
Time
sad
to show some
because
respect.
Yeah.
it's sad because I really want Kenneth to win, especially after this insane trade. But but yeah, not this week. But later he will. He will come back and win the whole division. So yeah,
Yeah.
After this one little just like
yeah,
stop
he's gonna come back and win
in
the
the road.
division. That's what I got.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jonathan. I think Luke will win. He'll take
Yeah,
it.
Luke,
I also agree with you guys. I think I win.
yeah, you agree with
Um,
us about you
yeah,
winning? Oh
yeah,
wow, what a surprise!
But
because especially since for some reason he's starting 3 Cowboys,
Oh man,
and none of those are the Cowboys defense.
I didn't even
So
notice that.
it sounds like a bad time.
Wow. Yeah. All right. So
wait,
there are,
before
yeah.
one thing about Luke's game that's very scary is Jonathan Taylor playing the Commanders. Just saying, he's gonna about like have a 40-point game. That's my
Nah,
quote on that.
because Indy's got a brand new quarterback. I don't know if he's gonna be able to. If he doesn't know how to check out of plays,
We'll
it's gonna be
see.
interesting.
Yeah, we'll see what
We'll
happens.
see. We'll see what
And
happens. Then
Washington
that
has
means
a
he's just
very
gonna
good
run it more.
Washington has a very good defensive line.
All right. We
But
can
we'll
finish up
see.
now.
We'll
We're
see
at
what happens.
29 minutes, so we didn't reach
Already
30, so
too
that's
long.
good. All right. So that was episode 8. How do we usually finish it? I don't even remember. Anyway, yeah. Bye
Tune
and
in next week.
yeah, see you next week. Oh, subscribe, hit the bell, notification bell, because you guys don't do that.
Yeah, make sure to hit the like button. Comment down who you think is gonna win this week.
Yeah.
If you've made it this far, comment down that Kenneth
No,
did not deserve that win
no, I got one. I
last week.
got one. I got one of these if you made it this far things. So I have a theory that Vinny doesn't watch this because when I sent the stat report, this man was like, "What?" So if you I made it this far, type in the WhatsApp group chat, Vinny is a dunce. And then he's gonna be so confused why
Yeah.
everyone is saying Vinny is a dunce. All right. See ya.
And he'll be
Bye.
forced to watch it. All right. Peace.
Bye.